Hey there, my name's David. On this episode, I'm going to be starting off my road trip here, going down to the United States. So right now, as you can see, I'm standing in my yard and I've spent the last 8 or 9 hours, 10 hours maybe, packing up my vehicle, getting it all perfectly kind of dialed in and figured out. So let's go check it out. So first off, on the outside, you'll notice I was able to debrand my vehicle. There's no Honda logos down there. There is a logo on that thing that's gone. And on the back, I was able to debrand the Honda logo. So now I can sell stock footage of my vehicle. First off, I've got my bed here. The pillow goes on the other side when I actually sleep. Got a nice thick duvet in here, and the actual thing is insanely thick, as you can see. I've got a storage unit thing here, sliding drawers just to store a bunch of cables and stuff. I've got tape and whatever else in there, and my table that slides out. I've got a bin here, so miscellaneous camping gear and stuff in this one. And this is all my cooking stuff, you can see. So right here, I've got my tent and my camping stuff if I want to go do backpacking. I keep my 3 pairs of shoes down here, 2 hiking boots, 1 trail runners, and I've got my clothes. So I've got individual bags. It looks like a mess, but it isn't. They're individual bags. One's got pants, one's got shirts, etc., underwear. So I could just pull out a bag and get what I need. My desk slides out here, and behind this one, I've got an EcoFlow River Pro down here. My power solution. I learned a lesson from another channel where someone had stolen that, so I've got it locked up to this, so it's pretty much impossible to get out without some serious machinery. And moving over to the driver's side, nothing much here, just a mask and some tissues. I've got my water here, which is mostly full right now, and toiletry bag, and this is a cooler bag, so this will be fresh produce and stuff. And behind this, you can see I've got this tool and a band. So this thing is like a jackhammer thing for massaging my leg, and it kind of maxes out around 600 watts, but my EcoFlow can handle it. So I'm definitely gonna bring that. It's like a little jackhammer thing. You'll see it in future videos that we'll use to alleviate kind of tension in my muscles after doing hike after hike after hike. I also have a band in there just for stretching of my arms and stuff. Now I've got some flavor packets down here, and then like some cough drops if I need that. And here is my pharmacy. I've got all sorts of electrolytes, B12, and then these are those multivitamin energy shot things that you put in your water. I also keep a thing to jump my vehicle, that little power bank thing that jumps it underneath the seat here, and in the center console. I just have some old CDs from high school that are underneath there. So that's basically it. I spoke too soon, so you're wondering where's the food? I got tons of food in here. It's unbelievable. So it's in 2 spots. All the heavy food is down below and all the light stuff is up top. So let me show you. Okay, so this passenger side door, you can see, so I've got more clothes here, pants, jackets, whatever. And then this is the other part of my bed that moves up. So I need to move the seat forward and put that piece of bed there. So it gets stored there during the day. But I've got spices, and then you can just see chili. Yeah. All the canned stuff, anything heavy, there's juice here. Heavy stuff all goes here. Keep the center of gravity in the center of the vehicle. So now if we open up the box up here, so I've got a roller there on top and another roller there for my leg. This blue one is a tarp right there. And then the rest is just dry noodles. And I have that, if you saw my portable toilet video, that's what that green thing is there. And then a camping chair. So that does it for my quick tour, and I'll be heading out tomorrow bright and early. And yeah, let's go. Well, I made it to Victoria. I just went through the passport inspection thing. The boat just arrived, and yeah, it's time to go over. Oh, my ferry's here. The ferry's just unloading now. I spent the entire drive up here going through reading material for my American drone test. I'm already registered in Canada with an RPAS license to fly in Canada, but in the States you need to go through their whole system, which is completely different. And quite honestly, it's like 10 times harder. You have to learn like air traffic control patterns and, you know, class A, class B, class D, class E airspaces, class E, 2, 3, 4, weather patterns. Like, it's just how to read charts and maps and cloud types. It's quite extensive. I'm becoming quite knowledgeable in all this stuff now, but you know, it's like 20 hours of research, and I'm going through a program which makes it easy, and it's still 20 hours. I couldn't imagine doing this just by myself, looking up stuff on YouTube. So my ferry goes over today, leaving at 4 o'clock, and then I have 1 full day. And my test is the closest testing center, which is kind of halfway down towards Seattle, on Tuesday at 9 in the morning. So I've got 1 full day to kind of prep, tomorrow, and then I do my test, and after that, then I really start my road trip. I don't know if they stick all the oversized vehicles in the same spot, but you got all these big greasy Winnebagos coming out of here. It's funny because one of them was actually called the Winnebago, like that brand. I haven't seen those very often, actually. So you can see I got right at the very front of this ferry, so I'll be one of the first ones off. I was also one of the first ones here. Quite literally at the front. Check this out, there's like some giant, I think these are dragon boats or something up here. Wow, cool. I've never seen so many campers in my life than this line that's down here below me, waiting to go through customs. Some of them are really amazing. There's like a handmade one with like a steel tin box. And I'm not talking about that one right there, the Airstream. That one's obviously a very expensive, professionally made one. There's one that looked like sheets of steel that were welded together and put on the back of a truck. And clearly it was like a one of one. Last time I was on this ferry, I was doing dips on these two metal doohickeys. Crossing to the border here, the border guard was super nice. All he asked was, where are you going? What are you doing? He asked me if I had food. I said I had noodles. He said, do you have any fresh produce? Nope. And away I went, about 20 seconds. It was amazing. I'm absolutely exhausted though. I went into Safeway here and the prices are more in US dollars than in Canada. So I'm a little shocked how expensive produce is here. So I'm gonna be heading out to Walmart now because I realized I can't cook anything because I didn't bring any propane or any cooking tanks because I didn't know if they would confiscate those on over the inspection of the border. So off to Walmart I go. At this point I was feeling overwhelmed, having been studying for multiple days, missing my cat, and the daunting journey that lied ahead of me. You see, this road trip, it's a chance to put myself back on the map. It's a rebirth of sorts. Ever since my ex-wife told me I was a disgrace and she regretted marrying me, it's left a scar on my soul. Now I feel through time and some self-love, you can get through most healing, but some scars like that, I feel you need to do big things in life to heal deep wounds. So about 7:30, I just did 2 practice exams, got 93% and 95%. So I'm ready for my drone test tomorrow at 9 a.m. End up just kind of staying here because, well, the Walmart didn't want me to stay there. I asked and they rejected me. They're like, no, don't sleep in our parking lot. I'm like, okay, found this park. It's nice. There's a porta potty about half a kilometer down, and there's a garbage can over there. That's all there is here. But there's a nice beach view over there and some kind of old growth trees behind me here. That tree there must be like 200 feet tall. And this little park is right next to this. Pretty beautiful. All right, it's 8 a.m. I just got to the Avian Flight Center where I'm doing my drone test. It's game time. 1 hour, I do my test, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of a review and let's go crush this. I just got out of my test. Of the 2 hours allotted time, I took 1 hour and 15 minutes. Super stressed out in the machine. It takes like so long, like 30-40 seconds just to process the results, and then finally it pops up with a survey. You have to do like 15 questions of a survey. I'm just like, I'll let it speak for itself here. This has been such an exhausting process, like just planning for this road trip, building out the vehicle and all that, and then getting down here to do this test, and the fact that I just aced it 95%. I don't know which questions I got wrong. I thought I got more wrong than that, but apparently not. So I'm elated right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. I just, I got to go on my computer and register this and get my temporary drone permit and then get my actual card sent out. This is pumped. So much studying to go into that test. I probably spent 20-25 hours at least. Whew, I'm pumped right now. Yeah, so let's pick a plan of what I'm gonna do now. With the travel through Victoria, the border crossing, and getting my drone license all behind me, I head east to one of Washington's greatest waterfalls. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode.